Alright, I'm back. Why Delta think? What's Delta to think about? Well, what was I thinking? Yeah, right, what were you thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. I mean, she told you that she has trouble getting up at all, so maybe just have a little bit of understanding? Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. That's all I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up on her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Well, I just swallowed IRL too. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Bruh, this is not just about being a boyfriend. It's Amogus is so stupid, what the fuck? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh. Well. I think we can get to Natsuki now. Now you can sex her. She already has blue blue stains, which usually occur about half an hour to an hour in, which is also kind of close to the time rigor mortis sets in, so when the body gets stiff, so it's gonna be hard to sex her now. Don't quote me on all of that. No one will know. Yeah, I know no one will know, but like I said, we're too late. Like, not too late, but I mean, we're too late to rescue her, not too late to... No! No! I mean, no! No! Can we turn back time? Can I load a save and I never said that? Oops. Well. Whatever, we're getting to Natsuki now. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. She's going... Don't leave her hanging. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Made her feel better, you idiot. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Well, he's not getting the point, but whatever. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it's always been. Like it always has been. Always has been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do, nothing I do can bring her back. I really don't like when VNs do that. Like, a lot of VNs do this, and it's just bad style. Like, even though it's funny, it's bad style. This isn't just some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Wait, that's the game? Well. It's not the game. We can continue. I think the corruption here is intended. So I'm just gonna press that weird button over there and see what's gonna happen. Help. What happens if I press help? No. No thanks. Whoa. What now? Maybe the game really did corrupt. I doubt it, though. So, hey, text. Seeing... I think this is intentional, okay. Yeah, it's the same thing again. Read it. Okay, I'm gonna read it. But because I've read all of this already, I'm only gonna read new parts. However, I just sigh and let an idle in front of the crosswalk and let IGEN divided by I don't know Greek letters UEAIN degrees N catch up to me. That is too fast. ESTN. I was too slow. I'm sorry. Same things again. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna read it because we already read it. I'm just gonna skip through it. Fair warning: if people would like to read this, wait for me to upload it to YouTube, which is just gonna take a day maybe, and then pause it. That's all there is to that. Oh, Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. Okay, in that case, we have new dialogue. We do have new dialogue. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Once again, I have to say, I'm out of her league. So, having her smile at me generally feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that... I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare. I read all of this before, just in another scene. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for text that it's new. Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, poetry is kind of part of reading and writing. I mean, one of our members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. You know that if there's 3 members and I'm joining, it's gonna be a foursome. Math. You really are getting a economy student. Well, wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica just say she? Hey, Amogus, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case... Oh, in that case, is there... No, you're just not getting it. Feels called out, man. Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Didn't we refused her earlier? Well, whatever. That wasn't an alternate dimension, so it doesn't count. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Amogus. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, that's nice. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Wasn't there gonna be cupcakes? Oh no, the cupcakes are cancelled. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Yeah, blah blah. Okay, this is the same thing again. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's the same dialogue again. This isn't the same dialogue. Oh, it is, but I think this was a bit being Sayori's boyfriend. Well, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. I know. We already went through this, so I'm just clicking through. But yeah, if you can read as quickly as I am, you should be fine, I hope. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? All right, never mind. She already said that. She asked that earlier. Literature club, how do I call it? Suicide Squad. Well, it's still the same dialogue. Same dialogue, same dialogue, same dialogue. Wow. Still the same dialogue. Oh wow. Oh, that's new. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more member before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to... Yeah, once again I'm not reading this. He's still a dog here, wow. Yeah, we're a club now, cool. Yep. Still the same dialogue. We're not walking with Sayur now, of course. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after the school in a literature club? This same dialogue again, wow. We unlocked a special poem, of course, we'd like to read it. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I can relate to that. Why can't I continue? Yeah, makeup's really good, eh? And also the bow is really nice. Yeah, she's long. And she's got a little bit of makeup on her hands. She should have cleaned that up. Okay, now I can continue. Alright, I'm gonna save. Oh, it cleared all of our saves. Okay, I get it. I wonder though, like, if I save on this slot and like after we cleared the entire game, if each part of the game has its slot being overwritten by another slot or not, because if so, I'm just gonna go to 3. Just go 3-1. I'm just gonna go safe. Unicorn. She's thick. Well, I still know what words Saya really liked, and she's not there anymore. So I'm just gonna pick the words that she liked the most and see what happens. So this is the part where I stop playing the game and start breaking the game. So yeah, let's do that. Death. Oh, no, Yuri just jumps. So in that case, let's make a 50-50. I wonder what happens then. Sugar should make her jump. Depression should make her jump. Vanilla should make her jump. Lollipop should make her jump. Infallible should make her jump. Marshmallow her. Intellectual her. Milk her. Incongruent her. Jumpy her. Night go. Oh, okay. We need to get 2 things for her. 1 and 2. Alright, next it's Natsuki's turn again with Kiss. Then Hopeless for Yuri. Joy for... Oh, Joy also did Yuri, so... Natsuki... Flower? Yep. And... We're gonna need one more for Natsuki. Smile. We should... Let's go think of the last one now. I think Yuri is, eh? Yuri was the first one to jump. And I messed something up once, so I have... Fuck! I didn't count correctly. Do you know what the balance is? Because the thing is, I made Yuri jump first. Yeah, I know, yeah. She jumped first. What am I thinking about? Yeah, you're right, Bunny. Alright, we're balanced. Let's see what happens, because this shouldn't be happening. So now both of them should either like or not like our poems. I don't even know if it matters, but yeah, that's a fun thing to do. Hi again, Amogus. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. Oh, it's the same dialogue again. No, why did she corrupt now? Yeah, sure. Same dialogue. Same dialogue. Monica, you're one layer too far in. I cannot read. Rude. Alright. Well, the first poem fails anyway. At least it did fail last time. I don't know who we tailored it to, though. If I remember correctly, from the choice of words I used, it should have been tailored to Sayori. Yeah, still the same dialogue. We already read that. We're just curious about the outcome now. Yeah, she picked a book for us. I know. Well. That's new. You're looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! Not again! Not again! Okay. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your correction organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of backed books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you just can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I helped you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Minutes over. Back to talking normal. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Also, I don't think the channel redemption shows in the chat. So when people are gonna watch this on YouTube and I just start like this all of a sudden, they have no idea what's going on. That's gonna be funny. Well, curiously, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Well, if you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Amogus. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Don't judge a book. You got it. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's Toho! Just kidding. It's exceedingly moe. That's not a bad thing. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. Let me drink a bit because my throat's getting sore again. Alright. Back to the text. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? He's right. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't really expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's almost a bunch of friends in high school. Oh, it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Can I talk? Typical slice of life affair. Well, is that a bad thing? Also, words. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Well, if it's just slice of life, yes, of course. That's why it should also be a second genre most of the time. But well, anyway. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. But I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. I get that feeling. People don't like what I like. I just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already much of... I'm not reading that, no. You're not getting me. No, got him for you, game. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Yeah, that's what I figured earlier, by the way. Well, that she's got an abusive dad. I didn't know that she also has her manga. Like she said that earlier, that she keeps her manga in this room. But it was kind of easy to figure out that her dad was abusive because of the way she avoided the topics regarding him, but still strictly attended anything that he planned out for her, and wouldn't mind her having any fun at all, or even her being around, because she avoided actively baking there with me over there, because instead she wanted to come over to my place. Yeah. Back to the game. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Dash. Dots. So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. After the page. Oh. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, cute. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight onto me. Hey! No idea what that says. No idea what that says either. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. I didn't smile just now. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. No, not for a gun. I mean, protein bar, because there's a thing that has protein as well. Don't make me talk about that. Well, I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish a sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't laugh. Don't smile. Don't laugh. Don't smile. Sorry. Guter. Okay, don't worry, Amogus. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, no? Well, order doesn't seem to matter most of the time, so I'm just gonna start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed so eager to read my poem, and I wanted to know I'm putting effort into it. Putting in effort. Hi, Amogus. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you knew and everything, if you... it's the same thing again. Repeating dialogue. Monica's sweet thighs. Can't really see a lot of them, but I'm not gonna disagree. Well, yeah, we already read that dialogue. We already read that dialogue. I just ran into that, didn't I? Well, whatever. This is new. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. Oh, that's interesting. Because, like Monica, at least on the earlier game cycle, I'm just calling it that, she said that I was writing like Sayori. But that's because Sayori had the most poem points that I gave her. And this time, even though I balanced it out, Natsuki did take priority. So it seems like if we just make it 50-50, it still chooses one of the girls. So yeah, sad. I thought I could break the game, but I couldn't. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. Oops, I skipped something. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. I'm getting wrong vibes from that. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into... Not again with... Okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Yeah, we have already read this dialogue. I wonder if it's the same... Yeah, it is the same poem. Yep, it's the same poem. We already read all of that. Oh, we're past 6 hours. Nice. We've been fucking reading text for 6 hours now. I don't know if I don't know, it's fun, so whatever. We already read all of that, so let's go on. Yeah, tip of the day. Thank you for the advice. I know, we all know. Well, next up we're gonna go with Natsuki, because I don't know. And she's gonna like a poem, probably, because even though we balanced it out, the game seems to be preferring her. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Rude. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me your dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you just went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retort gets caught by her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. I wish I would have known that earlier, so I would have been quieter when reading that. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss, or that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Same poem. It's the same dialogue. Well. Monkey. That's not a monkey. But the poem did entail a monkey. Monkeys can climb. So, let's share with Yuri. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be... Yep, it's the same dialogue. And of course it's the same poem. Blah 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 blah, it's about ghosts, but no, it's not about ghosts. Okay. That's still the same dialogue. But last time, people were chatting with each other, and that's not as possible this time. I still think that's the same things that they said that back then. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is... Yeah, it's the same things that they said. So now, because Sairi isn't there anymore, I'm just gonna be called out again. And this time I cannot ask Sairi for help. I think they said one different thing. Yeah. This right here. Taking out... oh, Yuri voice. Taking out your own insecurities and others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry. Oh. What? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? I should not be laughing at that, I'm sorry. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Amogus hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, after Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing here. Amogus, she just trying to make me look bad. That's not true, no, that's the same dialogue. I couldn't manage to read. I have a hunch. I have a good hunch, and these hunches of me usually turn out right. And because I do want to follow the hunch, I'm just clicking Yuri now. Hi, Monica. Whatever. Hey, Amogus, why don't we step aside for a little bit? Okay. They're just killing each other now. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Okay, in that case, my choice probably didn't do anything. Because I'm pretty sure if I would have clicked Natsuki instead, it would be the same outcome. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Whoa. Hello, Yandere. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she quickly runs away. Oh dear, well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. I can't rub one eye and still read because my eyes are like I'm like 2 handwheels away from a monitor. But if I close one of my eyes, I cannot read what's on screen anymore. Like, that's how bad my eyes are. Just for a fun fact. Well, or did. Amogus, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. I cannot speak anymore. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Amogus. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... Well, we're back to writing a poem. Let me take a sip real quick. I do want to play some Oz later on, but that time's not yet, so yeah. Let me just sit a bit differently. Alright, so yeah, in order to confirm my hunch, we're gonna do something. So yeah, let me just do that. Headphones. What? Well, whatever. What? Well, whatever. What? That's weird. The words change who they're tailored to. I guess the game does kind of want to balance things. Or maybe it's like completely scripted. I can only tailor to, like, it looks at how much I'm collecting and it gives me the illusion of choice. But after a time, things are only gonna be tailored to Natsuki. I wonder about that. Well, it doesn't seem like I was right, so never mind that. Alright. Yeah, let's skip the dialogue we already know again. This is new. Oh, hi, Amogus. I think I said hi. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. That's never happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way that you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. But she shouldn't be apologizing to us. She should be apologizing to Natsuki. Amogus, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man... Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. Nice, she's doing it, so... Progress. I promise, I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? I knew it. Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. This is the bad... the same dialogue again. Blah, 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 blah. Study hall. Piano, yep, of course. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think this is new. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you... Oh, no, it is the same dialogue. Amogus, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave the book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out. Alright, we'll get back to reading the same book, eh? Yep, it is. Hey, that's new. Yeah, what's the story about anyway? About, like, the topic of the story changed. So, what's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is called Portrait of Markov. Portrait. I cannot pronounce that in English. I only know the French pronunciation. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines with lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. I'd like to read that, by the way. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. I see the point for both, so I'm not judging. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Other thing was dark as well, so we're back to the same dialogue. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. That's new. But don't fucking skip out on me. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. That's the same thing again. It's the same dialogue. Oh, Yuri, you really apologize a lot. Oh no, that's still the same dialogue. I would like the game to skip again, like the previous day. But I doubt that's gonna happen. think this is new. She's not feeling good. Okay. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Amogus? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, I didn't know anything. Sorry. I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Well, not yet. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Yep, that's the same thing. Gonna start with Monica again. And it's gonna be the same dialogue. Of course. And also, this is like, in the first game cycle, we also tailored our poem to Yuri, so she's saying even the same things about the poem. Yep. Well, I think that's new. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yeah, it is new. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? It's like... I like the way... Oh, well, yeah, her poem. Oh, finally! Poems are different. It's not as easy as like to read, but I'm still gonna do it. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beat full CLRS. Flash NG, EXP ND NG, piercing. Red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Vile NT GRATANG WUEF NNS SQE King Screech NG Piercing Sine Cosine Tangent Like play NGACH LK board on a TRN table. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. NDLSS PM off MN not gonna lie SS. Delete her. Send dialogue. Oh, there's no point in explaining. Okay, this time she doesn't explain it. Last time she went on about the spacing in her writing. Anyway, well, same. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me.